So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to introduce you to one of the most important concepts in OOP, in object-oriented programming, which is getters and setters. So what are getters and setters? Getters and setters. So getters and setters are methods. They are basically methods that are going to allow you to specify the properties of your object and get the properties of your objects whenever needed. So they are similar to passing or specifying the properties upon creating the object, but they are different in terms of their strength, because getters would allow you to setters would allow you to set properties later. You don't have to specify your properties initially. You can specify your properties later, and then you can get them whenever you want. So basically, getters and setters are with setters. So to create a setter function, you need here to say inside the class. Notice that I'm inside the class here. I'm gonna say def, and then I'm gonna say set color, and then here I'm gonna pass the color. I'm gonna here say self, and then comma, and then color, and then I'm gonna say self dot color, and then it's gonna be equal to the color. So this is gonna set the color, but it's not gonna set the color immediately. Instead, it's gonna set the color later. This is the setter for a color. Let's now create a getter for a color. So to create a getter, I'm going to create here a function def, and then get color. And then I'm going to pass here self, and then nothing else. We just need here to say return. We need to return self.color. We need to return the color. We need to return the color of that object. So this is a setter and this is a getter. Let's now use them. So I'm gonna here remove this first object, and then I'm gonna just keep the Mercedes here, and then I'm gonna remove this. Now instead of just printing these, what I'm gonna do is that below this code, I'm gonna here use this Mercedes, and then I'm gonna specify the color. I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna say here dot set color, and for the color you want the color to be black, and then I'm gonna get the color. So I'm gonna say here print, and then I'm gonna use Mercedes, which is the object Mercedes, and then I'm gonna say dot get color, and then I'm gonna here add brackets to get the color.